Hello and welcome to this week's Top 5 Wednesday. Top 5 Wednesday was created by Lainey over at Ginger Eats Lainey. I'll leave the link to her channel and also the Goodreads group down below if you want to check it out and join us. This week's topic is book series you want to start next year, and I have said to myself that I'm just going to choose book series that I already own, because otherwise it's just going to be too difficult because I have a lot of book series on my wish list. So I'm just going to talk about 5 series that I already own that are just not started yet, and I'm kind of ashamed of some of them. So yeah, let's just get started. The first one is the Trilogy by Haruki Murakami, and it is 1Q84, and this is a bind-up of all 3 novels. I don't know a lot about this trilogy because it doesn't say a lot about it on the back, but I've just heard that Murakami is one of those people that you just have to read something by, and perhaps it's weird and perhaps it's strange and I don't know, but I just really want to read something because I've just heard that you kind of have to, and it just sounds intriguing from what I read on the back. So coming in at number 4 is the Chaos Walking Trilogy by Patrick Ness. This is all the books. Book number 1 is The Knife of Never Letting Go, book number 2 The Ask and the Answer, and book number 3 Monsters of Men. And again, I don't really know what this is about, but I've heard a lot of great things about it, and I've heard that you shouldn't know too much going into this. Coming in at number 3 isn't really a series, but I'm gonna count it anyways because I really want to read this next year, and it is Jane Austen. This is the completed 7 novels of her, and it's humongous and pretty, and it has one of these ribbon things, and it's just so pretty, and I really want to read it, and I haven't read any Jane Austen yet, so I'm gonna count this as a series because it's 7 of her books and I really want to read them soon. Coming in at number 2 is one that I'm kind of ashamed that I haven't read yet, because I watched all the movies, and I really like to read the books before I watch the movies, but this one is just, it didn't happen, and I don't know why, because I've only heard great things, and it's Hunger Games by Suzanne Collins. I don't know what's wrong with me. Why haven't I read this yet? Ooh, shiny. All of you already know Hunger Games, Catching Fire, Mockingjay, so I'm not going to go into what this is about other than just say that I should have read these ages ago, because I've had them for like a while. I just kind of start other books and then kind of forget that I have them, so next year I'm going to read these. I need to read these. Coming in at number 1 is the longest of these 5 series, and it is A Series of Unfortunate Events by Lemony Snicket. This has 13 books, and if you've watched from the beginning, you know that I've talked about the fact that I read the first 10 in Danish ages ago when I was a kid, and the last 3 wasn't translated, and they were never translated, which is just stupid, because why would you translate 10 out of 13 books in a book series? That's just weird and mean to kids who start reading this series. So I'm gonna take this down because this is heavy. So I am going to read this next year, hopefully, and I'm just going to start from the beginning, because is it called the beginning? The bad beginning. I'm going to start with the bad beginning, so book number 1, and just make my way through the entire book series, because I can't remember a lot of what happened, so I'm just going to really enjoy reading this middle grade book series and just have fun and be sad of this series because it's just great. From what I can remember, it's great, and I love the movie. It was kind of like a combination of the first 3 books, if I remember correctly, and I really enjoyed that, and as far as I remember, I really enjoyed the books as well, so I'm just so excited to be reading these. And they're coming out with a Netflix series as well, so I have to see that at some point. So those were the 5 book series that I really want to start reading next year. I really hope you enjoyed this video. Don't forget to comment, like, and subscribe, and hopefully I'll see you next time. Bye bye.